Now let's turn back to Muskegon County, where it has historically voted for Democrats on the presidential side, but this year it is considered a battleground.
And it is a focus. 13 on your side's Callie Lichter is live in Muskegon. And Callie, what's happening there?
Well, as you can see behind me, we're in a little bit of a different location. I'm here again with the Muskegon County Clerk, Karen D. Buie, and she's going to kind of walk us through, they're tabulating some votes behind us. So
Absolutely. This is the end of our early voting site. As you can see, we have Democrat and Republican workers here, and they are downloading the results of the early voting, in which we had 9,963, I think I'll always remember that number, votes cast here at our Marquette Consolidated site. So they are downloading the results now, and it will be posted to our website once everything is calculated. So all of those machines represent all of the precincts in Muskegon County except for Dalton and Holton, which hosted their own. And once they tabulate everything, they will put the machines in those cages over there, which are called tiger cages, and they are locked and secured for the entire election unless there's a recount, and then they're brought back out. But other than that, they're secured, they're locked down. So as you can see, they're having a really good time. These workers have been phenomenal. They've been working the whole 9 days, and they still have a lot of energy as they're getting ready to finalize the early voting totals.
I know that's one thing that some voters are concerned about, after these votes are tabulated, how are clerks keeping them secure. But, with this cage, and, you've talked to 13 on your a few times leading up to today,
Yes.
that cage.
Absolutely. The tiger cage is what is used to secure the voting equipment. Actually, the ballots and the tape totals will be secured in voting bags that are both sealed and signed by both Republican and Democratic representatives. And then Judge Hoops will come in tonight sometime, or hopefully early in the morning, whenever we finish, and take all of those ballots and vote totals to the county building, and he will be escorted by our wonderful sheriffs. We have 2 deputies here, and that will be secured until Thursday when the canvassing begins, and we get to start the certification process for this wonderful election.
And like you mentioned, and like we can see behind us, they are busy at work tabulating those votes, and clerks across the country and across the state are doing the same thing.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. And these workers are amazing. They literally have been up since 5 o'clock this morning and working nonstop. So we're going to have to really, really do something special for our workers who have diligently worked this whole election process. So I'm really thankful to them. These are just a handful, and there's many more that we're going to have to celebrate after all of this is over.
Well, we can let them get back to work. Like I said earlier, we'll be here all night as more votes are tabulated. The votes are coming in from the rest of the county. Live in Muskegon, I'm Callie Lichter, 13 on your side.
We want